Hi all, it's Rach from Spiritual and Angelic Guidance. I'm here to do a reading for Aries. Now this will be for the 18th to the 24th of April 2022. If you've seen my readings before, welcome back. Thanks for the support. If you haven't, welcome to my channel. I hope it resonates. If it does, please don't forget to share, like and subscribe. Don't forget, it's a general reading. It is not going to suit everyone out there, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Time can be fluid. Energy can be vice versa, so keep that in mind. Okay, Aries, what's going on with you? The 18th to the 24th of April. Aries. Okay. You have love in reverse. You've also got on the bottom of the deck, guide. So I feel like they're trying to give you messages, give you signs, synchronicities, all those things. They're trying to guide you into what it is you need to be doing or where you need to be at, or you know, they're kind of helping you. And I feel like they're trying to help you with this love situation. I don't know if you're paying attention or whether you're seeing the signs, but it's to tell me that they are trying to give you those. They're trying to guide you through life. And so I guess pay attention to whatever feelings you have, whether you see repetitive numbers, maybe you see butterflies all the time, any of that kind of stuff. And like Google, you know, what does it mean? Like, why are you seeing, you know, this particular angel number, or why you see, you know, pink butterflies around, or, you know, like, see what I mean? They're trying to give you signs. Look into why they're doing that, why you repetitively see the same things. Now, as I said, I just feel like they're trying to help you with love. Now, for now, I feel like you really need to work on loving you. Because I feel like you're attracting a lot of people that, you know, it's not about having unconditional love. It's not, I don't know if you have that for yourself, but also don't know if you have that for other people or they have it for you. But I feel like it's more about, at the moment, you being alone, working on your own kind of self-love. I feel like for a lot of you, or for some of you at least, you know, it's more about passion. So whether it's more about sex, more so than actual love. Like, don't get love and sex confused. You know, sometimes it's just about sex. Okay. Have another card, please. Now, on the bottom you have very soon, and you've also got curiosity in reverse. Now, this is about, even if you're led to something, it's like you might be curious about something, you might be thinking about doing something, or you get this kind of intuitive feeling. I just feel like you're not paying attention. Because this is all about starting upright. It's all about starting a project related to something you're curious about. So it looks like to me, in reverse, that you're not. Even if you're curious, I feel like you're not, you're not looking to do that. So I feel like even if you were told, you know, go join a gym, and you have this really strong intuitive feeling, go join a gym, it's like, I don't think I really want to. Or you'll talk yourself out of going, or you'll talk yourself out of, you know, I don't really want to join a gym, or, you know, whatever this is. I just feel like trust the signs and the messages that you're getting. They're telling you, though, that very soon something that you have asked for will happen in a happy way. So as I said, keep the faith. But really, I feel like you just need to pay attention. And I'm not saying join a gym. I'm just saying it's an example. But, you know, whatever this is, I just feel like you are going to get what you want. As I said, you just need to do this work on you. I keep saying this to people, and actually I had someone say to me the other day that it's about something you do every day. You know what? Working on yourself is something you do every day, but there are things that you need to do before you will be able to be the best version of you, so you can attract the best version of someone else. And trust me, you know what? I've learned this the hard way. So for anyone that knows my story, like, I didn't do it the easiest path, let me tell you. So yeah, but you know what? I've learned the hard way. Let yourself receive. Allow others to give you loving care. Receive without guilt or apologies. So maybe you haven't been one of these people that maybe you kind of push people away. Maybe, you know, once somebody starts to show any kind of emotion towards you, or they start to, it looks like they're kind of getting feelings for you. I don't know whether you're like pulling away. I don't know whether you feel like, you know what? It needs to be about an equal give and take. It can't just be you giving, giving, giving. So when somebody actually gives to you, you need to accept that. Because there needs to be that equal balance. There needs to be that equal give and take. For some of you, I feel like, oh look, I wasn't even going to read this many, right? But you've got pay attention, you're being helped, and have faith in reverse. Like, and even it says on there, right? So have faith in reverse. Obviously, you have a lack of faith. You think that you're not going to get what it is you want. But pay attention. Notice repetitive signs and your inner guidance, as this can yield valuable information. Heaven is working behind the scenes to help you, even if you don't see results yet. What did I just say? I feel like it's all about you not paying attention to these signs and synchronicities that the universe is giving you. And then these cards come out. It's exactly what I've just been saying. For some of you, now I feel like this won't be for everyone, but for some of you, you not being able to receive or feeling guilty about that comes back to some sort of mother healing. Now it can mean your mum, it can mean your nan, it can mean, you know, some sort of female person in your life. For some of you, it comes back to you needing to do some healing towards that. So maybe, you know, maybe they never, or maybe they made you feel guilty for, you know, them having to give you, you know, time and effort and love, and, you know, like they made you feel guilty for that. There's some sort of healing that needs to happen. And I feel like that will help you. So maybe there's some sort of, for some of you, maybe there's some sort of mother healing trauma that you need to deal with. Maybe that's part of why you don't like love yourself so much. Maybe that's why you don't let yourself receive. Maybe that's why you're codependent. Maybe that's why you have a lack of confidence. It could be, you know, any of that or all of the above. You know, something like that where you haven't healed can have an effect. And I want this to jump out. One card, please. One card, please. Okay, you've got two. Angelite and Moldavite in reverse. You've got unconventionality. Your unique qualities are an important part of your life purpose. It's okay to feel and be different from others. So maybe you don't like you the way you are. Maybe you feel like you're different, but you're not accepting of that. Maybe you just haven't got that self-confidence and self-love and self-worth. You need to love you for how you are. You need to accept you for how you are. You know, you can't be anyone else. All you can be is you. And you know what? I'm unique and I'm okay with that. Maybe you need to look into some sort of spiritual group or community, spiritual, religious, whatever this is, but it's about like-minded people. Maybe you're going to meet someone through something like that. I feel like, though, it doesn't even have to be about that. I feel like it's all about you growing spiritually. Just give me a second. I don't even think it really has to do with anything to do with religion or spirituality if that's not what you're into. I just feel like it's about surrounding yourself with people that are like-minded and accept you for you. Like, I don't feel like, you know, you're not a very conventional kind of person for some of you. And that's what you need to accept. You need to accept the way you are. And I feel like you need to find people that also accept you for the way you are and for who you are. Don't try to change you. Yeah. All right, let's get a ring card. Okay, and a rune card please for Aries, the 18th to the 24th of April. Rune card please. I keep trying to do one card so my readings don't go for so long. First of all, you're not wanting to go with the flow. You're trying to control the situation. You're trying to make something like fit what you want. You know, like say, for example, you might meet somebody. You're going to try to make them into your person. Like, oh, this must be my person. And you'll talk yourself into it. Rather than just go with the flow, see what happens. If they're your person, they're your person. If they're not, they're not. You know, if they don't suit what you want, get rid of them. But other than that, go with the flow. You know, if they appear to be like what you want, see what happens. You've also got movement and gateway in reverse. So something is being blocked. It's just not the right time. It's not like there's a missed opportunities or any of that. It's like whatever is meant to come to you will come to you in the right time. So this is all about waiting for that right time. This flow card was also talking about trusting your intuition and having those instincts. Now, as I said, you're not trusting that. You're not trusting that feelings that you're getting, the, you know, intuitive thoughts maybe that you're getting, you know, feelings to go and do something. You're not trusting the guidance that they're giving you. You've also got gateway in reverse. This talks about even if you're going through difficulties, it's like, it's all about your attitude, the clarity of your intention, and the steadfastness of your will. Be certain that you're not suffering over your suffering. It demands contemplation on your part. Hasty decisions at this time may cause regrets, for the likelihood is that you will act from weakness, deceive yourself about your motives, and create new problems more severe than those you're attempting to resolve. Impulses must be tempered by thought for correct procedure. Do not attempt to go beyond where you have not yet begun. Be still, collect yourself, and wait on the will of heaven. Once again, it's all about go with the flow and trusting them to help you, trusting the universe, God, whoever, to help you. But also it's all about right timing. Now you've got separation in reverse. Let me just, on the bottom. It's all about releasing old conditioning, old authority. Consider both what will benefit you and also what will benefit others. Act according to the light you possess now in your life. Because you may be called upon to undertake a radical departure from old ways, total honesty is required. Otherwise, through negligence or refusal to see clearly, you may cause pain to others and damage to yourself. Adaptability and skillful means are the methods to cultivate at this time, and still you must wait for the universe to act. Remember, we do without doing, and everything gets done. As I said, for you, it's all about right timing. That's what it keeps on saying, is all like about right timing. So yeah, I feel like pay attention to sign synchronicities. It's all about right timing. Now, I'm going to just do, I like to just change the way I read, just for something different. Like, so I'll try and do different things every time. So we'll give this a go. I feel like you've pretty much got your message without even having to do tarot, but we'll give it a go. Okay, Aries. I want I might do 4 cards. Let's do 4 cards. Okay, one more please for Aries. One more card for Aries, please. Just because I like the number 4. And they're like, no, we want you to have 7. Okay. It's like they want me to do it the way I usually do it, I'm feeling. Let's do that. Just because I wanted to do something different. Nothing ever turns out the way you'd hoped. It's the way they want you to do it. Okay, 2 more then, please. How funny. Come on, if you want me to read this way, 2 more cards, please. Okay. Let's just move these all up for a second. The Lovers in reverse and the World in reverse. You're not completing a lesson. You're still feeling like you need closure with somebody or a situation. You're holding on to something, right? As I said to you, seeking personal closure. This can even do with the healing that you need to do or a relationship, something like that. Now, I'm looking at the Lovers. So in this case, I feel like it's more about your love life. It's more about there was some sort of, you didn't have the same values, or there was some sort of disharmony, imbalance, something, right? Once again, does mean you need to look after and love yourself, because it's all about self-love in reverse. You really need to work on loving you. Now, this person could be a Gemini. Doesn't have to be, so please don't take it as has to be. Could be for some people. But that's why I hate reading the signs, and I generally don't because of that reason, because people think that it has to be that sign. But anyway, for some of you it could be that, but I feel like, yeah, it's more just you feel like you need some sort of closure in a love situation, maybe that you never got or that you still need. You know what, you don't. It's about learning the lesson. It's about completing that lesson so you can then move on and start a new cycle, because the World is the last card in the major arcana. And then we start again and we go through new experiences. So you've got a lesson that you need to learn. So the quicker you learn it, the quicker you can complete this lesson, and endings bring new beginnings, and you'll be done with this situation. And then you can learn something new and you'll probably get what you want. Now, I find with these readings, and I'm always I'm even led to do it now. Oh, my whole skin is goosebumping when I think about it. So, I know I'm on the right track. Your life is all about, they say it's peace, right? This is your main card for this read. It's all about peace. Now, this is the same as the Death card. The Death card, so it could be a Scorpio, doesn't have to be, but the Death card is about releasing the past. It's like, there's that saying, let go and let God. It's all about letting go or making big changes, severing ties, you know, just releasing the past. And whether, as I said, whether it's got to do with situations that you haven't got closure in, whether it's your mother healing, whether it's whatever this is, it's like there needs to be something in the past that's keeping you stuck. It's keeping you in situations where maybe it comes back to, you know, as I said, the mother healing, and you don't love yourself enough, or you don't have any self-worth or self-confidence due to, like, for example, I know a situation in my own life. Now, there's somebody, and I don't want to say who, but there's somebody in my family who likes to put people down. And, you know, they'll always comment about how fat people are, or how, you know, they like them when they, you know, they liked me when I was, you know, little, or sort of, you know, it's always negative. It's never supportive, positive, you know, comments. It's always a negative, 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 right? And I mean, come on, that gets to you. When someone tells you that you're fat, or they loved you when you were younger, or negative comments, it affects you. It affects your self-worth. It affects, you know, like, probably, it's probably part of the reason, and maybe I do need to do some healing because of this, you know, but it's like, this affects your self-worth. It affects your self-esteem. It affects your relationships, because I may be attached to people, or turn to people, you know, maybe, like, this could be an example, but, you know, you might turn to people for sex because it makes you feel needed and wanted, when in fact it's not even about love. It's just about you wanting that feeling that you didn't get from somebody else. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, there's some sort of healing that needs to happen. And you might have something similar, you know, where they belittle you or put you down, or whatever this is. And this isn't going to be for everyone. This is just particular, but there might be some sort of past that you need to deal with and heal from. So that's the first card. Let me just see if I can get any more information on that. Yeah, look. The World in reverse, like I just finished saying. Like, you haven't completed. You're feeling like you need some sort of closure, right? You haven't let something go from the past. You're holding on to something. Instead of completing the lesson, you haven't achieved it. You're still holding on to it because you feel like there's something you haven't dealt with. Just keep that in mind. It could have something to do with, you know, arguments and having multiple people. Maybe there were third parties. Maybe there could have been something like that for some people. You know, maybe that's what keeps you, it could have something to do with your mum, or it could have something to do with your past as well. Like, it doesn't have to be. But, you know, for some of you, it's just more about you've been cheated on in the past so many times, or, you know, something like that. There could have been just other choices. And as I said, this person had a misalignment of values as well, because you had the Lovers in reverse. So, yeah, you need to complete this lesson. You need to, you know, complete the lesson. So release the past. Now, where do I want to start? I keep looking at the 8 of Ariel, so I feel like I want to start there. This is the Eight of Pentacles. Now, Pentacles can be about stability, can be about material resources. I mean, you've pretty much got, I think, all of the signs anyway. Like all of the, yeah. So I you know, I don't want to go on about that, but with the Eight of Pentacles, you're widening your knowledge. I feel like you've got to be determined. I feel like you've got to make some sort of progress. And as I said to you, I feel like, you know, for some of you, you might be focusing more on your career and making and studying or doing something extra training or whatever. But I feel like it's more about realizing what it is you need to release and being determined and making some sort of progress to do that. Have that drive to actually, you know, get this peace. You've also got Epiphany in reverse, which is the same as the Hermit. Could be a Virgo. But I feel like, you know, you're not growing. Maybe there's something that needs to teach you something. As I said, you haven't completed the lesson. You need to learn this so you can grow spiritually. You can level up. Maybe try doing some meditation. But also I feel like, as I said, I don't feel like you're paying attention to, like, they're trying to give you epiphanies. They're trying to give you these signs and synchronicities, these intuitive messages, these whatever. You're not paying attention. And I feel like you really need to kind of take some time, be alone, and do that. Soul searching, introspection. Like, what is it you need to work on? You need to work on releasing the past. You need to deal with whatever this is. You've got the Ace of Michael in reverse. The Ace of Swords. You know, you need to, I guess, take back your own power. You need some inner clarity. I don't feel like you, like with the communication, like I said to you, there's something you need to heal, right? And I feel like it affects the way you communicate with other people. I feel like you brought that from this past situation into your now. I feel like there's no sort of healthy communication. It's like whether you don't, like maybe this person, maybe it's your mom, maybe they never told you they love you. Maybe they weren't a cuddling kind of person. Maybe they didn't really show how much, you know, they love you. And because they never said it. You know what I mean? Like any of that kind of thing will affect you today as an adult. So, you know, I just feel like there's possible communication issues. Maybe you don't talk to this person now. Or it could mean that there's just, as I said, there's not healthy communication. Like with this person I was telling you about in my family, right? There's not good communication. First of all, I tried to avoid it majority of the time because I know that I'm going to get a whole heap of mean, snide, nasty. And like, I mean, there's other people that there's other people, let me just say that are not even in my own personal family. And they have snide comments, but they try to make it into a joke. You know, like somebody will make a comment about me like it's a joke. Now, you know what? You mean that. You're just trying to make it into a joke so that it doesn't come across like you're an asshole. People do that. You know, like, yeah, you know what I mean? It's condescending, it's rude, and it's not funny. Like, it's not funny to hear you say something negative and mean and nasty about me and just try to make it into something funny. It's not fucking funny. It's horrible. And I'm sorry about my language. It's horrible. It's nasty. As I said, I have these people in my life, right? So I understand for you, what this means, as I said, I've had to learn the hard way. And me doing these readings, I'm taking in just as much as you are. I don't have Aries in my chart. But you know what? I know there are things I need to work on. And I know that this is something that I need to deal with myself. So I understand what I'm telling you because I have to go through the same thing. So yeah, I just feel like there's not that healthy kind of communication. Can you tell me more? Knight of Wands again. Now, whether this has to do with them being jealous of you, whether it's like, I just feel like it causes frustration. There's arguments. Like, it's not positive. I just feel like it's not positive. And that's the problem. Like, this communication isn't positive. It's negative stuff, and then you get frustrated, and then it causes arguments, and you know, even, you know, you've got the Five of Wands even, and this is all about inner conflict. This is about you get frustrated, and sometimes you don't even want to argue because you're trying to be polite because you're not an asshole, so you try to, you know, keep everything in. And just like, as much as you're fuming and as much as this person's been an ass to you, you're like trying not to retaliate, right? So you're trying to keep it all in so you don't cause a fight for whatever reason, whether it's because, you know, you don't want to upset your other family members or you don't want to upset whoever. You try to be nice. But you know what? When these people do this, you know, you push it down and you push it down and you push it down, and eventually it's going to be something little where someone turns around and says that the sky is blue, and you're just going to go, bah! Release of all of that, you know, inner conflict, all that tension. It's like you're just going to blow like a volcano because you've put up with somebody over and over saying the same negative shit, or, you know, and you just keep pushing it and pushing and pushing down, and eventually, no. So be aware of that. Now, you've got the Page of Gabriel, the Page of Wands in reverse. You got a lot of wands, right? Now, wands are all about determination and will and passion, creativity. So yeah, with the Page, I feel like you have these self-limiting beliefs about yourself. Once again, I feel like it's got to do with, as I said, this person that, whether it's you being cheated on over and over, or whether, you know, even one time, whatever it is that you need to release from the past, like, this hurts you, as I said to you. It's like, it makes you feel like utter shit, right? As I said to you. So this is something you need to learn. Because you've been, like, there's a lot of conflict. There's a lot of confusion. Maybe you don't know why this person picks on you. Maybe you don't know why everyone's got something negative to say about you. You know, like, why do they have to make jokes? Why do they have to say anything negative at all? Like, it doesn't make you feel good. So if you're one of these people doing this, like, you need to really stop and really think about, like, what you're doing to people in your life. If you're having this done to you, like, I'm so sorry, because I know what this is like. Don't let these people, and I know it's easier said than done, don't let these people do this to you. And it's funny that you have the Knight of Wands here and the Knight of Wands here. Like, it's shown up 3 times on the bottom. And then it's shown here. It's like shown once there, and once here. 3 times. You have the Knight of Wands in reverse. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. yeah, it's like this situation, whatever it is you need to release, it's like it killed your self-esteem. Like it really, you feel like you've got no confidence. You've got no, like possibly no self-love, low self-esteem. You feel like it doesn't make you feel good. Let's be real. Like this situation, as I said, I've been in this and I'm in this. I have this happen in my own life and I know how it makes me feel. And I know that it doesn't make me feel good. So, you know, I know how this makes you feel. I can relate. You've really got to try, though, not to let this person or people or whatever this is, you need to not let these people do this to you. That's all I've got to say. Try not to. Yeah, it causes you a lot of like emotional pain. And I feel like it affects your like you got the lovers again. You know what I mean? Like this affects your love life. And whether this has been from something in the past where it's been somebody in a relationship that you've been with, could be the mother of your children or whatever, you know what I mean? Like it doesn't even have to be that. It's just somebody in your life, and whether it's somebody you've been in a relationship with, they've like hurt you that bad that it's affected all of this stuff. Like you've got the 8 of Cups. It's about moving on. It's about, you know, you feeling unhappy. It's about feeling abandoned. You might even have an abandonment issue, or something that you need to withdraw from. It's really about releasing this past. I feel like it's about this huge lifestyle change for you. Like you're going to be driven to succeed. You've got to have some sort of goal. You know, you're determined. You're strong. Like you need to realize what kind of person you are. Be determined to change this in your life. And you've got the Star. Like you can manifest this. You can make this happen. As I said, I know this is easier said than done, trust me. But you need to do this work for you because you've got to release the past. And when I say work on you, this is what I'm talking about. And I'm glad that they're actually showing you more about this now. Because all these things, whatever's happened in your life, whether it's your love life, your family, whatever, like it's affecting your future. It's affecting you now. And even though you may think, oh no, I'm over it, clearly you're not. Clearly. And if it's going to bring love in your life, and if it's going to make you love yourself more, I feel like you didn't get unconditional love from someone, and now it's affected you now. And that's why when somebody shows you they like you, you hold on to them. Rather than, even if they're not right for you. You're always looking for someone to love you. You need to change your perspective. This is the Hangman. It's about letting go. It's about getting the enlightenment that you need, the wisdom, and having a new perspective. You know what? It's all, if you're different, that's fine. It even says dare to be different. As I said to you up here, you know, you might not be the conventional kind of person or whatever. You're unique. That's fine. You know what? The right person will love you for you. But change your perspective. Like, don't let this person who's done whatever, talk shit or said negative things or cheated on you or whatever this is, don't let these situations, like, change your perspective. You know what? The perspective is, if someone cheated on you, well, you're better off without them. Because there's something better coming who will treat you right, who won't cheat on you. Look at it like that. That's what I'm saying. You've got the 7 of Ariel, the 7 of Pentacles. You know, it's about having patience, but it's also about putting in the hard work. You know, you can have success. You know, you need to just plant the seeds now, because whatever seeds you plant now, they're going to affect the future. They're going to bear fruit in the future. So invest in you. This is about taking the time, stop trying to date people, and invest in you. Spend some time doing that. Because as I said, it's all about right timing. You are going to get what you want, right? You are. You are. So stop doubting, stop looking, just stop. Because they're going to bring someone in your life when it's right time, when it, you know, whatever's supposed to be yours will be yours, as the rune said. So stop trying to make it happen. Work on yourself for now. Invest time in you. And look, you've got breathe, you've got 6 of Michael, 6 of Swords, and that talks about, you know, like moving to a better situation. It's about the light at the end of the tunnel. You know, it's about breathing the sigh of relief and making new plans. You know, like you're transitioning, you're releasing the baggage. And as I said, it all comes back to this peace card. You know, you're releasing the baggage. You're moving, and by you doing this and by you investing time in you and changing your perspective and working on all this self-love and self-worth and all these things from the past, you're going to be better off because you're going to accept better and you'll be a better healed version of you. Can you tell me more? Three of Wands. You keep having a lot of wands. That's all I've got to say. You know, for you, it's like, because it's delayed, it causes whatever, you know, you want, it causes you a lot of frustration. And you stay in situations because they're comfortable, because, you know, it's like a comfort zone thing. But you're not going to reap rewards in the way by staying there. You know, like, you're frustrated because you just feel like you're not getting what you want, but this is why. Like, really hear what I'm saying. Because I've said, you know, over the years, I've said to people, you need to work on you, and they're like, oh yeah, I've got to go get my hair cut. Got to join a gym. I've got to lose weight. No, 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 no. That's not what I mean. This type of stuff is what I mean. Bloody fly, go away. You are going to have your wishes fulfilled, right? You are. So please stop looking. Stop putting out to the universe your desperate energy, because they're going to send you shit. Do this work. Like I'm telling you, this is what you need to do. You need to do healing and release the past, and you'll get what you want. You need to do this work on you first. But anyway, that's what I forgot to read these two. You've got the 4 of Ariel and the 2 of Michael. Bloody fly. The 4 of Ariel in reverse. You know, this is obstacles and yeah, just 2 of Swords is all about you at a stalemate. You're in denial. You know, you need to release something, but you're always indecisive and you're confused, and yeah, I just feel like for a lot of it you're in denial. You're in denial about your extremes. I just feel like you're in denial about all of it, really. Like, all of this stuff, like I keep saying, I just feel like you're in denial about a lot. And therefore it keeps you stuck. As I said, there's work you need to do. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there because this is long enough, 44 minutes. Please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, and I'll catch you with the next read. Thanks for watching. Bye.